Hi, good day. My name is Joel Samuel, and today I'd like to show you how to install and configure Windows Deployment Services. Now, Windows Deployment Services allows an administrator to deploy a Windows operating system over a network. Rather than having to install each one, this service allows you to install an operating system over a variety of computers like a network. Now I'll go about demonstrating to you how to install and configure Windows deployment services. So first and foremost, you'll want to open your Windows Server 2008 VM. Click the Start icon, scroll up to Server Manager, select it. Then click the drop-down option Roles. Then you will select the option Add Roles. Click the option Next. Then you'll want to check Windows deployment. Then click the option Next again. Click the option Next. And here you'll want to ensure that these two options are checked. And after that, you'll again click the option Next. And click Install. And here you will allow it to install. So feel free to grab a cup of water at this stage because this installation might take a little while. Okay, after that has finished install, then you want to close it. So after that has finished install, then you want to close this option as well as this one. Then you want to click the start icon, scroll up to administrative tools, and you'll look for the option that says deployment, Windows deployment services, and then you'll want to click it. Then you'll want to click the drop down box on servers. Then you'll want to right click on your server and then click configure server. Before we even move on, you want to ensure that your DHCP and DNS is set up properly before we begin. If it is set up properly, then you will click the option Next. Click Next again. Select the option Yes. And here you want to ensure that these two options is checked. Then click Next. And here you want to select the last option, which is respond to all unknown clients' computer, as well as you want to check this box. Then you click Finish and you allow it to install. Okay, after it has finished install, then you want to click drop down, click the drop down icon, then you click boot image, right click on it, add boot image, and here you want to browse for it. So then you select computers, then you see the CD drive here. So you double click on it, then you select sources and you select boot Vim and then select open and select next and select next again and select next again, and you will wait for it to add image. So I'll pause and get back to you. So as you could see that the image was successfully added to this server and the operation was completed. So we'll click the option finish, and as you could see, the what we just added into the boot image. So after that, we'll want to add an install image. So we'll scroll up to the option that says install image, right click on it, install, add install image. So here we'll create a new image group. You could name it anything, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just leave the name as is. So click the option next, and here you want to browse for it, and you want to select the install Vim, the second option below boot Vim, which is this, and then click open, then click the option next. Just for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just select the standard server, so I'll uncheck all other options and just leave the first option that says standard server. I'll just leave the first option checked and then select the option next and select next again, and here we allow it to install image file. As you could see, it's adding image in about now. So I'll pause and get back to you. So it was successfully added to the server. So, and the operations was completed. So let me just close this. And as we could see it here again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is about it of how to install and configure deployment services. Please do hit the like button below and the subscribe button. Thank you, and please do look forward for other videos.